Basically, it's a skin cell that's been scanned to try and look at what happens when we touch things around us, when we touch the material world. So how much of us becomes part of the world that we touch? And so what I wanted to do was look at King Midas, who wanted the gift of turning everything to gold. But that gift became a curse because he couldn't eat anything, he couldn't do anything. What you're trying to do now is, with this work, is to actually grow a skin cell, which was grown at Symbiotica, and then scan the skin cell with an atomic force microscope to look at what happens to the atoms. Maybe the more interesting thing that happened was that with an atomic force microscope, you can record, it scans, it does a small raster scan. Imagine a gramophone record, the old gramophone needle in the groove, going along, playing the sound. Well, in this case, instead of it recording on the groove, and actually a laser beam hits the top of the gramophone and goes off to a photodiode, so it records all the vibrations that you can see. And so this would allow me to record the sound of atoms. And then you touch it, that's what you could actually hear. That sound that you're hearing is the actual sound of the atom's vibration. But the idea is that that's what actually takes place. And on the image, when you touch it, you send out a set of nanobots that start to grow and feed off the image. So they feed off the red, green and blue in the image and translate it to gold. Initially, when I had the idea, I went to see Oren at Symbiotica and we discussed doing a residency there to try and develop the basic raw materials for the experiment that we needed to do. And I started off using a cell line from the retina, because the retina's on the eye is where only living skin cells actually exist in your body. The rest of them, like all this on you outside, is all dead. So I got 9-karat gold and grew the skin cells onto it. Exhibiting in this kind of environment is a really interesting place because currently a lot of the things that are changing the world are about things that do with emerging technology and science. And what we really need to do is bring the humanities and the discourse of the arts into this debate.